Highs expected in the 80s, lows in the 60s. Sadly, we're not talking about anywhere in Texas anytime soon. We're talking about Beaver Creek in Colorado. It's where you'll find mountainside luxury with a backdoor to outside adventure. Pam LeBlanc with Austin Travels shows us this morning on what she found and what you can do there. Pam, how's it going?
It's going really good. I kind of wish I was still up in Colorado right now where it was a lot cooler.
Definitely. I can't imagine what that feels like right now. I've forgotten what that feels like, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll feel that here in a couple of months here in Texas. But talk about your trip. You stayed at a Ritz-Carlton that's not the typical sort of place that you like to stay at.
No, normally I'm more rustic than this, but I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch, which is a super luxury resort property in Beaver Creek, Colorado, and it's just undergone a renovation. But although that's not normally my kind of place, it actually worked out great because there's lots of outdoor activities that you can do right out the back door from this hotel.
Yeah, what sort of stuff did you get into?
So I did hiking, of course. And the fun thing about hiking is there's an on-staff naturalist at the hotel, and they will take you hiking with the hotel dog, who's a St. Bernard named Bachelor. And so he went along with us, and the naturalist pointed out different plants that we could eat. And did you know that you can rub on the bark of an aspen tree, and the powder that comes off on your hand can be used as a sunscreen? Oh. So I learned a lot of different things. I also went whitewater rafting, and I did just a really easy family trip, but you can do little more adventuresome trips as well. And one day I went horseback riding too. And the thing I liked about this horseback riding trip, it was with Sage Outdoor Adventures. And instead of just being on a path where you follow the horse in front of you and stay on a trail, this trail ride went more off into the woods, into the aspen trees, off trail. We went through fields of flowers. It was really a little more real, I guess. It felt really good.
Yeah. Free sunscreen, though. I can't stop thinking about that. That's really cool.
Right.
Rub the tree, rub it all over your face.
And of course, I have to mention the luxury part of the hotel as well. There's really good restaurants there. And I went to the spa, which is something I don't normally do, but I have to admit it was quite luxurious and nice. And it was just they had a big outdoor pool there, and it's right there on the mountain. It's a little bit above the main village of Beaver Creek, but there's a shuttle bus system, and you can hop a bus for free and get to anywhere you want in Beaver Creek, which is nice and convenient.
Yeah. And you've got a pro tip here about a cotton candy and chocolate treat. Talk about that.
So the hotel delivered to me one night this very beautiful arrangement. It was shaped like a little tree, and it was a puff of green cotton candy on a chocolate tree trunk stem with a bunch of like fancy little cookies and candies at the bottom. And I had just eaten dinner, so I wasn't hungry. And I woke up the next morning and the cotton candy had kind of deflated. So if you get cotton candy, eat it right away.
Okay, yeah, good information, just like the aspen sunscreen. Last question, and this probably should have been first question, but how do you get there? You fly to Denver and then you drive a couple hours.
You can either fly to Denver and drive for 2.5 hours, or you can fly into the Eagle County Airport, which is what I did, and then it's only a 30-minute drive to the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch.
Awesome. Good tips, as always. Pam LeBlanc with Austin Travels. You can check the write-up out on austintravels.com.
All right. Thank you, and stay cool.
Thanks.